MTN Ghana, on behalf of South Africans, wanted to compensate Ghanaians, and Ghanaians are saying that, oh, go back, go. At this point, Ghana is walking like this, like melon, you know. So for a while, there have been some publications on the internet, and the publication is that MTN Ghana is considering gifting the Ghanaians that suffered in South Africa, those ones that we went to bring from South Africa, gifting them an amount of 20 million Ghana cedis in the form of compensation of whatever that happened to them, right? And this was because it came from the MTN board chairperson. The MTN board chairperson is a Ghanaian. That is the honorable man that we are seeing on the screen. His name is Mr. Ishmael Jansen. You know, some of us, when we saw it, well, okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's considerable and all that. But our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, particularly our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Okudzeto Blokwa, and the government of Ghana said no. They do not need that kind of compensation from anybody. So today, just a few hours ago, they released an official letter, and this letter is coming from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Okudzeto Blokwa. Is on his page, and according to him, Ghana is rejecting that particular money. In fact, listen to the heading of the letter. It says that government of Ghana declines, the underlying word here is decline, declines MTN offer of Ghana cedis 20 million, such statistics, 20 million, statistics saying, 200 billion, something like that. Donation for Ghanaian victims of South Africans' xenophobic attacks. This is the topic. Omu decline it. Now, the first paragraph talks about the fact that they've seen some media publications and claims that MTN Ghana is preparing, they are thinking that they want to compensate the Ghanaian victims an amount of 20 million Ghana cedis. And that the media seems to attribute this particular news from an interview that Mr. Jansen Ishmael made, and then made that claim that MTN is not a claim, made that statement that MTN is planning on compensating Ghanaians, right? That is what the media reports are saying, that it is Mr. Jansen that said it. But then the government of Ghana, they are very, very happy that MTN is thinking of something like that. They appreciate it. In fact, they are happy they even sat down and thought about something like this, but then no. They don't want it. And the fact that they don't want it was made known to MTN on the 14th of August 2026. Today is the 26th of August 2026. That's like about, I think, 10 days ago. They made them aware. 8 days ago, 8 days ago. They made them aware that they do not want any form of compensation. They rejected that amount of money. So they don't understand why it's now on the media space. But then, if we are all scared and we are wondering how Ghana will reject that amount of money, how is Ghana going to help those people that are coming to integrate and, you know, all that, the government of Ghana says that they assure all of us that the humanitarian evacuation will still go on successfully. They don't need any help from the MTN. They will go ahead and evacuate the Ghanaians that are there seeking to come back home. They will go ahead and do it. They don't need that help. And that Ghanaians should not worry. They will make sure that when the entire evacuation is done, they will bring every single penny that is spent. They will put it all into a budget and come and read it to all Ghanaians, for Ghanaians to know that this is the amount of money we all spent to bring our people back from South Africa. They will let us know. And that's the most important part, is this particular part. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they are committed to create a safe space for every single business to flourish. It doesn't matter the country that you are coming from. It doesn't matter your home country. Whether you are from China, whether you are from South Africa, Xenophobia, whether you are from Nigeria, wherever that you are coming from. They are ready to create a safe space wherever that you are. They don't no discrimination. So South Africa should not panic that, and or MTN should not panic that they accept our money. They are maybe going to create a strict space for us. No. Ghana is saying that they are not going to do anything like that. The welfare of all Ghanaians remains our utmost priority to all media houses, to us. But you know, aside the fact that Mr. Ishmael spoke about MTN planning to gift Ghanaians or trying to compensate Ghanaians, right? He spoke about a lot of things in the interview. In all the interviews that he has made with media houses, when it comes to whatever that is happening in South Africa, he doesn't base on the fact that he is the board chairperson or chairman of MTN. So he condemns whatever that is happening in South Africa in most of his videos. In fact, he said it in one of his videos that 2 wrongs doesn't make a right. Even though South Africans have done all of that to the Ghanaians, MTN as a body has done nothing to Ghanaians. So we are not supposed to retaliate. And that he said something. He said that Ghanaians are rational. He said Ghanaians are rational people. Does that mean that South Africans are? Oh.
No, because you see, the 2 wrongs don't make one good. Maybe the kind of businesses in South Africa that the Ghanaians have are not significant to their economy as MTN Ghana is to the economy of Ghana. So, and I know Ghanaians, we are rational people. We are very rational people. And I think that Ghanaians are not the kind of people who will retaliate simply because you have done something against Ghanaians there. And
according to him, come to think of it, if we are comparing the businesses, the Ghanaian businesses, that is according to him, the Ghanaian businesses that got affected in South Africa to MTN, we can say that MTN is much more beneficial to our economy. I don't really agree on him on that, but that's what he said. He said that MTN is more beneficial to the Ghanaian economy than whatever business that was affected there in South Africa.
The MTN Ghana has not done anything to anybody in Ghana, here in Ghana, has not reneged on any of its commitments to this country. Let him tell you. And there's no company in Ghana that does that. Every year we put 1% of our tax, 1% of our profit after tax into a foundation that we invest in social investment. We invest in hospitals, we invest in schools, we invest in girls' education, we invest in women's empowerment. There's no company like that. So, yes, what is happening in South Africa is bad, but we need not equate that to MTN Ghana. No.
You know, I'm very sure that some people might take the entire thing out of proportion. They say that it's because maybe Ghana is beefing South Africa and all that. Let me make the disclaimer again that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it categorically that this doesn't mean that they have any issues, but they just want to clear the air. They want us to know. I am very sure they did this just so that Ghanaians be aware that they've not taken anything from MTN. They are not accepting that money, and they want us to know that they are not accepting it. I don't think it's because they want to prove anything or they want to let us know that we are not cool with South Africans. We are cool. And I must say, please leave what you think in the comment section. Please do me a favor to subscribe if you've not. You like and then you share. The room is bright because my name is Light. Bye.